60 million years ago, the Earth was still bleeding. The asteroid that killed the dinosaurs had struck just 10 million years earlier. But the world that remained was not the world we know. It was hotter, stranger, more dangerous. In what is now northern Colombia, a place called the Cerrejón rainforest, something impossible ruled the waterways. Not a dinosaur, those were gone. Not a crocodile, though they tried. A snake. This creature was 13 meters long, longer than a school bus. It weighed over 1,100 kilograms, heavier than a grand piano. When it coiled around prey, bones didn't just break, they exploded. Its name was Titanoboa cerrejonensis, the Titanoboa. And almost everything about it was wrong. The first unusual thing about Titanoboa wasn't its size, it was that it could exist at all. Today's large snakes, anacondas, pythons, have strict limits. They need shade during hot days. They seek water to cool down. They become lethargic when temperatures exceed 35 degrees Celsius for too long. Titanoboa lived in conditions that would kill any modern snake within days. The Paleocene rainforest was a pressure cooker. Average temperatures exceeded 34 degrees Celsius year-round, with peaks reaching 40 degrees. Humidity was near 100% constantly. There were no cool nights, no seasonal relief, no escape. For cold-blooded reptiles, this creates a deadly problem. They can't regulate body temperature internally. When it's too hot, they must find cooler ground. But in Titanoboa's world, there was nowhere cooler. Everything was hot. Everything was humid. Everything was extreme. And yet, Titanoboa didn't just survive, it dominated. This tells us something terrifying. Titanoboa's metabolism functioned at temperatures we consider biologically impossible for large reptiles. Its cells processed energy faster. Its enzymes worked at higher thermal ranges. Titanoboa was built for a version of Earth that no longer exists, a hotter Earth. And if the planet heats up again, what might evolve next? The second unusual thing was Titanoboa's relationship with gravity. Modern snakes are lightweight for their length. A 6-meter anaconda might weigh 100 kilograms, muscular but streamlined, designed for speed and flexibility. Titanoboa weighed over 1,100 kilograms. Some estimates suggest 1,400 kilograms. That kind of mass creates serious problems. It cannot lift its body high. It cannot climb, branches would snap. It cannot strike quickly, weight makes rapid movement impossible. It cannot chase prey over land. So how did it hunt? Water. Titanoboa was primarily aquatic, spending most of its life submerged in rivers, swamps, and flooded forests. Water solved everything. Buoyancy made its massive body weightless. It could glide effortlessly, maneuver, remain motionless for hours, suspended below the surface, invisible. Imagine a murky Paleocene river, brown water thick with sediment. The surface looks calm, still, safe. Beneath, a 13-meter shape lies coiled on the riverbed, not hunting, waiting. When prey entered, giant turtles, massive crocodilians, early mammals, Titanoboa didn't chase. It only needed them close. One movement, one coil, one crushing squeeze. Game over. Most prey died within seconds from circulatory shock, blood flow cut off by the immense pressure. Death was fast, efficient, inevitable.
But here's where Titanoboa becomes truly unsettling. Its primary prey wasn't fish or turtles or small mammals. Evidence suggests Titanoboa regularly hunted giant crocodile-like reptiles, animals that were themselves apex predators. A snake that hunted crocodiles. Modern crocodiles have the strongest bite force of any living animal. They can twist, roll, and tear prey apart underwater. They have armor-like skin. Even today's largest snakes avoid adult crocodiles when possible. Titanoboa didn't avoid crocodilians, it overpowered them. Fossil evidence includes both Titanoboa vertebrae and remains of massive dirosaurid crocodiles, some over 6 meters long with jaws designed to crush bone. These weren't prey animals, they were killing machines. And Titanoboa ate them. How? Scientists estimate Titanoboa could exert over 400 pounds of pressure per square inch when coiled. That's enough to collapse a crocodilian's rib cage, rupture internal organs, stop blood flow to the brain in under 10 seconds. Once Titanoboa locked on, escape wasn't difficult, it was impossible. Modern crocodiles have strategies for fighting constrictors. They roll, twist, try to bite. But when the constrictor is twice your size, outweighs you by hundreds of kilograms, and can wrap around your entire body, there is no strategy. There is only waiting for the pressure to stop. Another unusual feature lies in Titanoboa's bones. When scientists first discovered the fossils in 2009, they were confused. The vertebrae were enormous, each the size of a dinner plate. But it wasn't just size that was strange. They were reinforced. Modern snake vertebrae are delicate, designed for flexibility and rapid movement. A python can bend into tight curves, strike in multiple directions. Titanoboa's vertebrae were thick, dense, over-engineered. Why? Because when you weigh over a ton, your skeleton must prevent your body from collapsing under its own mass. A 13-meter snake weighing 1,100 kilograms is pushing the absolute physical limits. Any larger, and the internal structure would fail. The spine would crack. Movement would become impossible. Titanoboa lived right at the edge of biological possibility. Its skeleton was reinforced like a bridge designed to hold weight it was never meant to carry. This meant Titanoboa couldn't move like modern snakes. It couldn't coil rapidly. It couldn't strike from a distance. But it didn't need flexibility. Once prey was in range, mass was the weapon. Sheer, overwhelming, inescapable mass. Then there's how Titanoboa sensed the world. In murky, sediment-filled Paleocene waters, visibility was nearly zero. Thick vegetation blocked sunlight. Organic matter clouded everything. Vision would have been useless. Like modern boas and pythons, Titanoboa likely had heat-sensing pits along its jaw, organs detecting infrared radiation from warm-blooded prey. But more importantly, it used vibration and pressure sensing. Snakes feel the world through their bodies. Every movement in water creates ripples. Every footstep on shore creates ground vibrations. These travel through a snake's jaw, skull, and body. Titanoboa would have felt you before it saw you. A turtle entering water 20 meters away, a crocodile moving along the riverbed, a mammal approaching the shore. Each created a signature, a pattern of vibrations, a map of movement. And Titanoboa, lying motionless in dark water, would know exactly where you were. You could be standing at a river's edge, looking directly at the water, seeing nothing, and Titanoboa would already know you were there. It wouldn't need to see you clearly, it only needed to know your location. And once it knew, it was already too late. But perhaps the strangest thing is why Titanoboa existed at all. Creatures like this don't appear randomly. Titanoboa was the product of a perfect storm. Extreme global temperatures allowing massive cold-blooded predators, no large mammalian predators to compete with, abundant prey, giant turtles, fish, crocodilians, dense wetland ecosystems providing cover, minimal competition from other apex predators. Nature had removed all the limits. And when evolution has no limits, it doesn't hesitate, it escalates. Yet Titanoboa's reign was brief, geologically speaking. As the planet cooled, even by a few degrees, the conditions that allowed such a creature vanished. Cooler temperatures meant slower metabolism. Slower metabolism meant less hunting. Less hunting meant starvation. Titanoboa didn't go extinct because it was weak or poorly adapted. It went extinct because the world stopped being extreme enough to support it. And here's the final unsettling thought. Titanoboa proves something we don't like to admit. Earth has already created monsters. Not in mythology, not in fiction, in reality. If the climate shifts dramatically again, if global temperatures rise, if ecosystems transform, nature doesn't need to invent new nightmares. It only needs to remember the old ones. Somewhere in the fossil record, Titanoboa waits as a reminder. The limits of life are not fixed. They move with temperature, with climate, with opportunity. And sometimes when conditions align, they move in terrifying directions. The question isn't whether Earth can create monsters again. It's whether we're prepared for what happens when it does.